So in this video, I will explain you the principle of potentiometer. So why we are using potentiometer? To measure EMF. So there are three different applications: measure the value of EMF, compare EMF of two cell, and measure the value of resistance. So first two are kind of connected and it's the same application almost, but internal resistance is a different application. Okay. Now, what is the principle of potentiometer? We have a long wire. Now this wire we are going to connect with a battery, a power source. So this is conductor, let's say this is a resistor, a big resistor, a long wire of 100 centimeters for example. Now let's say this is 1000 volt or maybe 10 volt it is. 10 volt I have applied across 100 centimeters. Now we know that whenever a charge comes, when it passes through this one, voltage drop will occur across the resistance. Now at this point, what is the voltage? It's the same value of voltage here. What is that? 10 volt. Now when we move across this thing, 10 volt will become 5 volt maybe at here, then at here it will get the voltage of this thing 0. So let's say this is 10 volt here and 0 here. So here it is 10 and here it is 0. So the total potential difference, what is that? 10 minus 0 has been dropped across this length. Now there is a term called potential gradient. What is that? The potential drop or fall in potential divided by total length. That is, let's say here in this case, potential fall in potential is 10 volt and divided by how many centimeters? 100 centimeters. Now what is the value? 10 divided by 100 is 0.1 volt per centimeter. Now I can say that in every centimeter that will be 0.1 volt. Okay, so 1 volt. So similarly with 10 centimeters it is 10 into 0.1. How much it is? 1 volt drop. Then with 20 centimeter 1 more volt, 30 1 more, 40 1 more, 50 1 more. Similarly at 100 centimeter that will be total 1 volt, 1 volt, 1 volt, 1 volt, 1 volt, and similarly 10 volt will be dropped. Now instead of using 100 centimeter wire, if at all if you are using 1000 centimeter wire, then we can split the power, that is 10 volt, into a minutely or a small value. How come that is possible? What will be the potential gradient? Potential gradient in that case it will be, it's the same potential here 10, but I am going to make it 1000 centimeters length. Now what is the potential gradient here? That is 0.01 volt per centimeter. Now in each centimeter it is going to be 0.1. Now similarly we can make it 10,000, we can make it 1 lakh, even we can make it 10 power 6, that is 10 lakhs. Now when we are increasing the values here, the volt potential gradient becomes smaller and smaller and smaller. So even we can measure a value of potential 0.00001 volt using potentiometer. So it is that accurate. So with this principle, what is the principle? Principle is potential gradient. Potential gradient. And one more principle we have, that is balance point. Okay. So second principle is balance point. For example, we have a cell in this way and it is now connected in series with other cell, but positive is now connected to positive, negative is connected to negative. Now let's say we have 10 volt here and 5 volt here. In which direction current will go? That is in this direction, because this can oppose 5 volt and it can go in this direction. Now if it is in this direction, 10 volt here and 20 volt here, 10 here and 20 here. Now what will happen? Current can pass through this because this is higher potential or higher EMF as compared to this one. Now both of them are equal. What will happen? Current will neither goes through this nor goes through this. The total current is 0. Though there are two cells connected in this way. These are series connection, okay? Series, don't confuse. These are not parallel. Series connection. Current goes in this direction. series connection, series connection. Okay, now here in this case, zero current will pass because this voltage and this voltage is the same. So whenever this comes, it has to oppose this, right? Let's say positive charge comes. This positive charge has to go through this, right? Now that is not possible here as both EMF are same. So that is nothing but balance point. Now these two principles will be used to do potentiometer or to get the applications of potentiometers done. What are the finding EMF, comparing EMF, and finding finding internal resistance. So these two are very important. Make a note of it. Okay, thank you.